Guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, before we get into it, guys, if you're watching these videos either from Facebook or YouTube, if you want me to go live on either Facebook or YouTube on a Sunday night, maybe around 6 p.m., let me know in the comments and I will make that a thing that I start doing from now on. And when I go live, everybody can join in and chat, and I'll pull, you know, free cards, a free general card for anybody that wants it, have a bit of a chat. So if you would like me to do that, by all means, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you'd prefer YouTube or Facebook, because as you know, I go live on TikTok every Sunday night at 7 p.m. So I might start doing Facebook at 6 p.m. Or YouTube at 6 p.m. and go from there. Okay, so with that aside, don't forget to check out Mystic Mums on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They're everywhere. That would be my phone that's not on silent. And yeah, go have a look, go watch their stuff. They're paranormal clearing specialists. They're friends of mine, and they've got some incredible stuff up there. Now, choose pile 1, 2, or 3 as usual, whichever number you're attracted to. Maybe it's the colors behind the number. Whatever you feel drawn to, pick that number, watch that part of the video, and that's for you. Okay, guys, I hope these readings help. Again, you know, put a comment in the YouTube video for me. Just a thumbs up, thanks, any feedback you've got, because, you know, all the algorithms, all the technology looks at that and promotes the videos a little bit more, so I can get out and reach more people and ultimately help more people. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, The Green Psychic, at www.thegreenspsychic.com, or through any of the socials. Until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Okay, so this is the education card, the learning card. It is upside down. So to me, what I'm getting is you're not learning a lesson, okay? Now, these lessons that are hard to learn, or well, not hard to learn, but we know what we're supposed to do, it's just hard to do it. So this could be walking away from a toxic relationship, whether it be romantic or a friendship. Sometimes our friends hurt us more than anybody else, and we need to walk away. So there is that. But what I'm actually being drawn to is more of the giving. People are very giving by nature. Regardless of the world we live in, we try and do the right thing. We try to help out. We try to do this. We try to do that for everybody else. And, you know, sometimes we need to really pull back, because it's great to help people. I say help as many people as you can, but the key is you've got to help yourself first. And as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, go with God. But what this is saying is you can't be constantly giving out the last $5 in your wallet because somebody has asked you for it or because somebody needs it, if you need that last $5 in your wallet to, you know, buy dinner that night. Okay, people mistake this for being a nice person, which it is, but good karma. Now, good karma does not work that way. I say it a lot. You know, you need to look after yourself first. The way the universe sees it is, like I said, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, go with God. But if you are giving away the last of your money or the last of your energy or time to somebody else when you really need that for yourself, that's you're hurting yourself. And the universe doesn't look at that as good karma. It looks at you that you're hurting yourself. Basically, you're sticking a knife in your leg. That's how the universe sees it. And people mistake it for good karma, and it's actually not. It's not bad karma, but it's not the right path to be on. So what this means is you've got to pull back your energy. You've got to pull back your attention or your focus back to yourself, your money, all of this stuff. You need to look after yourself first. If you have the extra time, then yeah, help. If you have the extra money, then fine, you know, but it's It's if you have the extra. It's don't give away what you have. Don't take the shirt off your back. One of my favorite quotes is, you cannot set yourself on fire to warm another person. And this is what I'm getting from this life lesson. Because you're not doing, because you are giving away too much, you're feeling exhausted, you're feeling burnt out, you're feeling taken advantage of, and depression from not being appreciated or respected or getting anything in return, which isn't the point of why you're giving away stuff and helping. But it would still be nice to get something back in return, even if it's a thank you or genuine appreciation. This is why you're feeling this way, because you're giving away too much, you're doing too much. And look, a lot of the times we do it for the wrong people as well. So really need to work on that. That's the focus of this card, and it's your overall card for the week. Okay, now I've got the conflict card upside down. So this is literally, look, if you stop doing, it's not going to be World War III. People are going to understand that, okay, you help a lot, it sucks that you don't have time to run me up the shops, but I get it, because we're all busy. Same as money, I get it, like people get it, cost of living is going up, if you don't have it, you don't have it. So this is the whole thing. There is no conflict around you by pulling back a little bit. So don't expect, if you're thinking, well, I can't keep buying this person a coffee every time I see them because they're going to get angry. First of all, that should be a red flag for you, that that's not a person to be around, okay? If somebody turns around and goes, oh, well, why didn't you, no, you always buy me a coffee, why aren't you doing, if that creates a conflict, which this is saying it's not going to, that's somebody that you shouldn't be around, because clearly they're using you and don't care and whatever. This is saying that people are going to understand, okay? So it's not a conflict that you need to worry about with other people. It's the struggle of you going, oh, but I feel bad, or I feel guilty, or I've been doing this for so long. No, well, if you've been doing the same thing for so long and you haven't gotten ahead, or you're not happy, then obviously you need to change some things. And this is one of those things. Okay, better off that money in your pocket, and yeah. Okay, so look, this is the marriage card. This is talking about a partnership. Now, I'm not getting a one-on-one here. I'm getting a new connection. It's almost like when you do pull back that energy, it's like you're going to be bathed in light from the universe. Like the clouds are going to part and the sun rays are going to hit you in the head and go, okay, finally, you're learning. And because of that, there is going to be this partnership in marriage. I actually feel like it's a connection to the universe. Like once you start pulling back, this isn't about being a tight ass. This is about making sure you're okay first and then do whatever you want with the extra. But I feel like once you start doing that, it happened to me personally, the universe does start helping you out, and suddenly this happens and that happens and all these good little things start happening, because it's almost like the universe rewards you for learning this big lesson that you need to take care of yourself first and then you can look after other people. Okay, just like being on an airplane, you've got to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you help your child. That's the instruction, and it's because if you're putting it on the child, you can pass out and die. So you put it on first, and then the child, and that's kind of the way the universe is saying to work. But this is a beautiful connection. This is a new beginning. Yeah, it is a new beginning. There's something that's coming for you, and it's going to be perfect. So look, the rewards of the universe can be anything from winning the lotto to getting a new job to finding your perfect partner. It could also be that your pimples all clear up and your skin goes perfect and your hair is you never can understand or foretell the way the universe is going to reward, but the universe does reward. And again, it's not, you've got to change your thinking of good karma, because that's not what gets rewarded. You get rewarded for looking after yourself first and then other people, and not hurting yourself or anybody else. But the hurting yourself isn't just physical pain, it is emotional and stressing about everybody else. You've got to pull that energy back. Now look, this is negative energy. I don't feel like this card I put in here, if we're under attack, or if there's something that goes bump in the night, or those sort of things, because as you guys know, I am a witch. I do cleansings and magic and spell for clients and stuff. So this is kind of like, a lot of people do have that attachment. Now I do feel like that this is saying, however, there are negative attachments, negative people around you. And part of this learning of what you're doing is working out who to distance yourself from, who sets off red flags, who you're like, you know what, I've been doing so much for this person all these years and they're just ungrateful. They just expect more. Okay, time to walk away. So it is about cutting and severing negative attachments, getting rid of them. And it is, look, I'm getting a bit of negativity within yourself, which is going to be the struggle of feeling guilty or bad or blah, 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 or I should, you know, that's a bit of negativity that you need to work on, to push out, to get rid of, to process. That's how you get rid of the negativity. You process it. You think about why you're feeling this way and you talk yourself through and go, well, I shouldn't be feeling guilty by not buying this person a coffee anymore because, you know, I've spent so much money and time on them. It's time for me to look after myself. That's processing. And then you feel more confident about not buying that person a coffee, as an example. I know I've got so many metaphors going on. But yeah, look, so this is just beware of negative energy around you and push those people away. It's time to get away from toxic people. We don't have the time, energy, or money to be socializing or interacting with negative people, regardless of how long we've known them, friends, family, partners, whatever. It's time to get rid of that. Okay, guys, I really hope this helped. As always, if you would like a full reading, you can go to my website and book in, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. I'll be live on TikTok 7 p.m. on Sunday night. Guys, if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, please watch the intro because I'm talking about going live next week on one of the platforms. Just leave me a comment where you'd like that to be. But yeah, until next week, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, before we get into it, if you are watching from Facebook or YouTube, please watch the intro and let me know, and that'd be great. If you're watching from TikTok, well, it's all good because I'm live on TikTok every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Okay, if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. Okay, we're not starting off the best. Now, positivity upside down does not mean negativity, okay? What I try and get people to picture is a heart monitor. And when somebody dies, it obviously flatlines. Now, that's what I want you to visualize, not the meaning behind the heartbeat that somebody's dying, but that's what I want you to visualize with this positivity card, a flat line. Now, it does not mean negativity, it doesn't mean death, it doesn't mean any of that. What I feel when the positivity card is upside down, what I'm picking up is that things might just be, I'm going to use the word boring. And look, a lot of people will go, oh, life is boring right now, nothing's going on. And they feel negative about that. But I'm trying to say, but when things are boring, don't underestimate that, you know, don't confuse it. That's peace and harmony when things are just, you know, there's no major downs, major ups. It's balance. That's what the universe is supposed to be like. So if things are a bit slow at the moment, a little bit boring, try and make the best of that time. You know, if you've got nothing to do, great. Choose a hobby, pick up something new, get involved in your favorite TV show, you know, rest, relax, you know, this is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes when energy is flat, that's the best time to recharge and look after yourself, okay? Now, this does not mean that there's going to be negative energy. It doesn't mean there's going to not be positive energy, but it does mean that things are going to be a little bit slow. So, look, this could be on the work front, but relationship front, it could be on all of that. But overall, I'm not getting drawn to a specific area. I'm getting overall, it might be a little bit flat, but thank your blessings. At least there's no massive drama going on, or, you know, you're being, yeah, just take it as a positivity. A positive thing, even though that card is upside down. Now, we've got the communication card here, and it's upside down. I do feel, again, this is lack of communication, radio silence. People might just be disappearing off the face of the planet. Look, it's just a phase. And look, if this is, I know a lot of my clients especially, but I know a lot of people that are working on their own small businesses. So if it is quiet at the moment, don't freak out. It's just the energy at the moment. Things might just go flat. People are feeling flat. people are like feeling that there's no hope and what's the point and all of this right now, and that's just the energy that's in the universe. Don't go down those rabbit holes, because you can get lost and depressed and all of that. All you can do is take one step in front of the other, day by day, and try to find your happiness. And that's the point of life. Okay, so a bit of radio silence. This is kind of saying, it's also the legal paperwork card upside down. So, you know, I would hold off trying to get any sort of loan or credit at the moment. But yeah, it's mainly about radio silence. Okay, so look, this is the spirit energy card. This is a positive card. This is saying that there is positive energy around you. This also speaks about spirit energy being around you. Obviously, it's called spirit energy. But this is kind of what I'm saying. You're not alone. There are people that you can reach out and touch base with, but everybody's kind of feeling the same way at the moment. And that's why you can see that there are multiple people in different stages of this sort of energy. So basically what I'm trying to say is, don't take it personal if suddenly everybody stops contacting you, or nobody wants to go to dinner, or, you know, people are like, no, I don't feel like it. Like, don't take it personally. It's very easy to go, oh, people don't like me and I'm boring and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Or they're ungrateful, everything I've done for them, and they don't even want to go out when you know, don't do that. It's the energy at the moment overall, okay? This is still saying that you've got a lot of people around you, a lot of support. But yeah, look, separation. Right now, this is kind of like, there is separation forming between people at the moment, and again, it's just the energy. Give it a couple of weeks, it's going to be over and done with, and we're going to I was going to say relapse, come back to being connected and all that great stuff. But this is actually saying, again, there is that positive energy, but there is this separation. There is, I feel like that there's this loneliness or this longing that is going to creep up inside you. And, you know, I'm so far, I'm so distant, my plans are so distant, my goals, achieving my goals are so distant, I'm so far away from it, and going down that rabbit hole. Again, don't do that to yourself. Take it step by step, day by day. You know, regardless of how smooth life is for you, how close you are to reaching that goal, there are going to be ups and downs, and there are going to be times where you're like, yes, I'm going to achieve everything that I want, and there are going to be days where you're like, well, who am I kidding? I'm never going to be able to do this. So again, it's human psychology, first of all, that we do that to ourselves. Second of all, there is spiritual energy and life energy around us that send us through those waves of energy. So look, I do feel like that there is going to be a bit of sadness there. You're used to that, you can process that. It's kind of like, don't give up, okay? This is going to come back together. If I read it in reverse, which is what is going to happen, everything's going to come back together. You're surrounded by all of these people. There's not going to be any problems that you need to worry about with communicating. Like, okay, I haven't spoken to this person in 3 months, and then when you speak to them, it's going to be like, you know, you've never that you were speaking to them yesterday. It's like that sort of energy. Okay, so that is what's going to happen for you. Now, I hope this helped. I know it wasn't the best reading to receive, but I do hope it helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic.com, my website. Through the socials, I'm live on TikTok every Sunday night at 7 p.m. And again, go watch the intro of the video for me if you're coming from Facebook or YouTube, and let me know your thoughts about when to go live and on what platform. Okay, guys, I really hope that helped. Don't forget to check out Mystic Mums on TikTok, social, Instagram, and Facebook, because they are paranormal clearing specialists. They're just starting their social platform, and they're already getting a ton of views. They are awesome people, friends of mine, and they've got some great footage. So go have a look at that. Until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, before we start tonight, I just want to quickly say, if you're coming from Facebook or YouTube, please watch the intro. Let me know about going live and on what platform you would prefer. If you're from TikTok, nothing to worry about. I will be live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Okay, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Okay, so this is really good. This is the Heartbreak and Sadness card upside down. Now, I do want to say that I feel like there's going to be a bit of an improvement in the heart. I feel like that there's going to be, it's like somebody that you weren't expecting to ever say thank you actually says thank you, or somebody comes and says they really appreciate you. There's some sort of thing there that's going to make your heart warm and restore your faith in humanity a little bit. I'm not actually getting drawn to the sadness of this. I'm getting drawn to the heart coming back together and healing. Okay, so this can also talk about people from the past coming back into our lives and apologizing for what they've done, or speaking about it, you know, reconnecting. But I'm being drawn to your actual heart being warmed, and again, it's kind of like restoring faith in humanity. Okay, so that's a really good thing. Okay, so this is the House and Home card. Very good to follow up with this card. This is a wish card. This is something, a wish coming true. This is home, everything on the home front, improving. Whether there's any big changes or not, I feel like the energy is going to be more positive for you. But this is kind of a dream come true. So look, putting these together, if I was doing a one-on-one, this can actually speak about romance, a person from the past, reconciliation, reconnecting, it working out, that person's actually learnt their lesson, and they finally can appreciate who you are. Again, it can be with friends, but that's kind of what I would be going for on a one-on-one, depending on what other energy I'm picking up around a person. But yeah, there is a wish come true here. So the second card is, oh, this is cool. This is an ending card. Now, I feel like that this is a positive ending. So again, to use a metaphor, perhaps you are single and an ex-partner comes back and realizes how much how much they should have appreciated you. You guys reconcile. It's a wish come true. And the ending here is the ending of being single, of being alone. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm trying to say about a positive ending here. So this could be as simple as you process what's happened to you in the past, some of that emotional baggage, and you let go of it. Because once you process, that's when you let go, and it's a new chapter of your life where you genuinely are over the past and are moving forward. So there is a positive ending here. Again, being drawn to the angel feather here, a lot of positive energy. And don't forget, this book is, you can now write your history, write your new chapter. This could be where you write down what you want to achieve or what your goals now are, now that the past is the past. Okay, so this is very positive energy. This is very confident energy. There's no arrogance here. It is just feeling comfortable in your own skin. That's what I'm getting from this. Now, the last card here is the overseas travel card. Now, I'm actually getting, you don't need to make any big moves with what's going on right now. So hypothetically, again, let's do the romance thing. You've reconciled and they've finally learned. Doesn't mean you need to move in together. Doesn't mean you need to get married. Doesn't mean you need to do anything right now except for reconnect with that person. Okay? Again, processing baggage from the past and letting it go doesn't mean that you have to go and now, maybe this is, you've been taken advantage of at work, as in they've used you to do 6 people's worth of work, and now they finally realize, thank you for doing all of that work. Doesn't mean that you need to jump up and go, oh, I need a pay rise, or go and look for another job where you get paid more. Like, by all means, if that's what you want to do it. But this is saying, don't be forced into it. Don't feel like, okay, I've worked this out, now I've got to go and do A, B, and C. Because you are going to have that positive energy. Again, there's confidence, there's feeling comfortable in your own skin, but it doesn't mean that you genuinely have to make any big moves or changes at the moment. Just having that energy and that confidence and that learning, letting go of the past, that should be a clarity thing for you now. Now it's time to actually sit down and think about what you want to do next. It's not okay, now I need to physically do something, or I need to make this change, because you are going to have that energy within you. But it's kind of like, don't make any sudden moves. Plan what you want to do next. Use this time and this energy to think about what you really want out of life, and then go for it at a later date. Don't do it right now. Don't do a knee-jerk reaction. Maybe look, they say when you're going through a divorce or a breakup or whatever, don't sell your house, don't cut your hair, and don't quit your job, because you end up regretting that at a later stage when there's big changes going on. And this might not be a life affecting change. This might not be winning the lotto, but within yourself it is going to be a big change. And so naturally you're going to want to express that. You're going to want to act that out by making a move or a change. I'm just saying, look, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But the advice here is to hold off and genuinely plan your next step before you take a leap. Okay, because the last thing you want to do is make this move into something else and then hit a brick wall and then regress and go back here and then go back here, because you feel like, oh, that was a wrong mistake, maybe this was a wrong mistake, maybe that was a wrong, you'll go back down. So best to stand still, get your footing, understand where you want to go, and then make your move. Okay guys, I really hope this helped. If you want a full reading, you can contact me on my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. Again, if you're from Facebook or YouTube, let me know what platform you want me to go live on and what time. TikTok, I'll be live at 7 p.m. every Sunday. And don't forget to check out Mystic Mums, guys. They're personal friends of mine. They're on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, and YouTube, actually. They just recently started their social media appearance, and they're getting so many views. They're awesome at what they do. They're personal friends of mine. They're legit, most importantly, and they've got some great footage, and there's more to come. So go give them a like, go have a look, and look guys, I really hope that helped. Until next week, blessed.